France is actively preparing to assist its citizens in Israel and Iran amid escalating tensions and ongoing missile exchanges between the two countries. French Foreign Affairs Minister Jean-Noel Barrot announced that French nationals in Iran who have not yet contacted French authorities are urged to do so promptly. For those unable to reach the borders independently, France will organize convoys to transport them to safe exit points in Armenia and Turkey, where visa-free passage is available.
En Iran, tous les Français qui souhaitent quitter le pays et qui ne
In
se sont
Iran,
pas encore fait
all
connaître
French people who
auprès
wish
de
to
nos
leave the
services
country and who have not yet identified themselves to our services are invited to present themselves to our embassy as soon as possible.
vers l'Arménie et la Turquie dont
Passage without a visa are possible through Armenia and Turkey, whose borders are open. People who have signaled themselves but who cannot reach the Armenian or Turkish border on their own will be driven through a convoy by the end of the week.
Présent demain à Genève, a priori pour rencontrer ses homologues, c'est ce qu'il attend en tout cas.
Buses will be put in place from tomorrow morning to take our citizens from the border of Israel with Jordan or Egypt to the airports of Amman and of Sharm El-Sheikh. A flight will be chartered with a departure from Amman by the end of the week based on the opening of crossing points in order to facilitate the return of French people in transit, vulnerable persons, or those in an urgent situation who have signaled themselves to us. In this situation, France's desire is clear. It's peace and security for everyone. And this position rests on a double refusal. The refusal to see Gaza occupied, the West Bank colonized, and Hamas continuing to hold its hostages in Gaza's tunnels, and of having humanitarian aid blocked at the entry to Gaza as the population is famished. And this is why, although we had to postpone it for logistical and security reasons, we remain determined to hold the United Nations Conference for a two-state solution, which has now gained an unstoppable dynamic and has to drive us towards a collective movement to recognize the state of Palestine. In the exchanges that we were able to have with Iranian authorities, their message was relatively clear. There is a desire to resume discussions, including with the United States, under the condition that a ceasefire could be put in place. From our end, there is a desire to resume negotiations under the condition that these negotiations could lead to a sustainable and substantial step backward by Iran on its nuclear program, on its ballistic program, and its activities of regional destabilization. Thank you, everyone.
sur son programme nucléaire, sur son programme balistique et ses activités de déstabilisation régionale. Merci à toutes et tous.